So this video is going to look at how motivation affects perception. So we're going to start again by just defining what perceptual set is, because this word's on your specification. And perceptual set is our tendency to notice certain things in the environment while ignoring others. So we see what we want to see, or we hear what we want to see in various situations. And motivation can affect what you pay attention to and what you do not pay attention to. And that's what this video is going to look at in more detail. Now, before we start, we've obviously got to define what motivation is. Now, motivation is the forces that drive our behaviour. So, for example, hunger. It drives us to seek food. Pictures of food are more appealing when we're hungry. Or getting poor marks in an exam drives us to work harder. Now, this is a really important study, Gilchrist and Nesberg study. And as you can see on the screen here, it is named on your specification. So you can get a specific question about this study. So we've got to know it in depth. Now, the aim of the study was to find out what effect food deprivation, or being starved of food, would have on the perception of food-related images. So if you're hungry, do you view food images differently than when you're not hungry? And this is what they did. They had 26 students who went without food for 20 hours. Now, they also had a control group who were not deprived of food at all. And the participants were then shown 4 slides of a meal: a steak, some fried chicken, a hamburger, and some spaghetti. And they were told this was an experiment looking at matching pictures. Again, we're trying to deceive them so they don't change their behaviour. And after each image was shown, the projector was turned off and then turned back again. But when it was turned back on, the image was dimmer. Now, what the participants had to do was adjust the lighting on the picture so it looked the same as before. So what did they find? Well, they found that food-deprived participants, those that had not had food for 20 hours, adjusted the lighting to brighter than the images were originally. So it suggests that they saw the food as brighter than they actually were. The control group, the people who had normal amounts of food, didn't make the images any brighter whatsoever. So what do we learn from this study? Well, we learn that hunger is a motivating factor that affects our perception, how we see things. And that a lack of food can make food appear brighter and more appealing. And overall, motivation is something that can affect our perceptual set.